Welcome, crafty friends. This is Amanda with Crafting with Amanda. And for those of you that have received the January and February envelope with our club card pieces parts, this video shows you what I did with the parts, kind of how I got there. I also have posted or will post photos in the Crafting with Amanda VIP group. So if you want to check that out, you can do that. So I separated the piles into the two sections. So the first section was what I intended for the January package, and then the second meets the challenge that I set for February. So let's start here with this cute little pig. He comes from, or she, because she does have a flower crown on, she comes from a stamp set on page 44 of the January to March idea book, and I think it's called Some Kind of a Pig Deal. Just really cute. It goes with, there was another stamp set that we had that has a cow in a very similar pose. So if you have both of those, I mean, you can just go all to town. So I decided to color in her flower crown using shimmer pens. As you know, I'm not big on coloring. It's kind of one of those things that I like to be effective but quick. So I'm using the grape shimmer brush along with fern or avocado, toffee for the eyes, and I'm doing toffee for the kind of the fence post or the top of the fence that she's leaning on. And then I also use the white gel pen to kind of make daisies out of the other flowers. And because it's stamped and cut out on this flamingo cardstock, that white gel pen really sticks out, and I like how that turns out. So I'm just using a standard size card front, and it's funny, from the time that I kind of started this till finishing coloring, I realized that I wanted to have more of the colors on this. So you'll see here, it's about this time that I'm like, this is just all purple and pink, and I want more colors, and how can I get that and still frame the pig? And it's just kind of funny, all the little things that go through my head. So if, by the way, you're curious how you can receive monthly club card kits from me, what I do is, if you are a VIP member through my Close to My Heart website, then, and you're active, so you've placed orders, it doesn't have to be every month, but just kind of actively a part of our group and placing orders, then I will send you the club card kit. I used to do some scrapbook layouts as well. I don't do that anymore, mostly because my gals do scrapbook, but they prefer the card kit. So if you join our club and want to have a say or want to have me shake things up, I am more than open to that. Just let me know. So here I finally am like, all right, turn this over. I love all of these circles. The paper is Life's a Hoot, and I just love it. Soft tones, it screams spring to me. The shimmer trim is, I think it's also grape. And it's funny, at first I didn't think it matched, but in the right light, it's absolutely kind of the second generation, I'll call it, of the grape color. And here I'm realizing that the pig is kind of getting lost with all of those circles in the background. So unlike me, I'm actually going to cut more of the paper and layer paper on cards and just go for it and kind of work more with design than how many cards can I get out of this small little paper. It's funny how we do, we challenge ourselves in different ways. I always feel like I need to show you guys more cards, more examples, more samples, but now Judy and Lorna, I have to thank them. They just got right on this, and they too have posted some samples of what they did with their card pieces kits for January and I think February. So here I'm just inking the edges with grape ink. Lagoon would be really good with this, and also I think Glacier. I don't have the colors in front of me, but just, it's a fun For me, Life's a Hoot is a fun kit. It works well with Miss Pig, and it also works with the owls. To me, that gold accents are fun to play with as well. So I just made some banner ends with the stripe paper. I didn't add a sentiment on this. I kind of am finding more lately that if I find a card front that I like, that I'm enjoying adding the sentiment to fit the occasion that I'm sending it out for. So, and here I just want to show you with the rest of the pieces from the January part of this kit, kind of some options or another idea for how to put this all together. I'm kind of liking that. I think the shimmer trim needs to be a part of that, so you can see what I did there. So now for February, we're doing something different. If you've been watching the Makers with Heart at all on YouTube, on the 25th of the month, all 7 of us post our mystery envelope challenge. And how that works, kind of like I send pieces parts off to you guys, and then you can put together your own cards. One of the gals in the Makers with Heart send pieces parts to the 6 other ladies, and then we each create our own project based on the guidelines that they sent. So this month I thought we could play along. So my guidelines are that any neutral papers are free. So you don't have to create a card, by the way. You could have created a layout. But all neutral papers are free. So white, daisy, cream, craft, gray, black, just the neutrals. Out of all of the things that I sent for the February kit, you must use 4 of the items. I don't see that as being too hard. By the way, I got the rainbow hearts along the top as my zip strip. You guys each got half of a kind of zip strip that included rainbow colors, but I only had enough for all but one of the kits. So I have my mom's kit here, so I'll show you it easily. You can swap out that ombre rainbow color zip strip where I have the hearts here. So alright, going back to my rules. So must use at least 4 of the items that were sent, and if you add any paper that's not in this project to it, you must also do a technique, and then for each stamp set you use, you must add an embellishment. So here I am using the stamp set background elements, and another consultant used this on the side of a card, and I hadn't even tuned in to this kind of paint drip on the background element stamp, and I'm so happy that she used it, and I have so many visions of other projects for this, so stay tuned, I'm excited. I didn't end up adding my embellishment with using the one stamp set. You'll just have to forgive me. I am trying to get this video up and out so that you all can see it, and frankly I forgot that I had included that in the rules. Oops. Alright, so here we go. We're finishing off this card. It came together really quickly. I just kind of kept with tone on tone. You can see that I did the first generation and second generation of that Lagoon ink with the stamping. That works really well with the cardstock piece that I sent, along with the pattern paper. So here's the rainbow piece that's in my mom's kit, and if it were me, I would kind of cut so that that lagoon part is represented in both the top and the bottom of the strip. Here are the 2 cards. I hope you have fun playing with these papers. If anybody has any questions, give me a shout. Here's how you can connect with us on social media, and I will have a link down in the video description for that Facebook group. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up to let Facebook know, or to let YouTube know that you like this content. Have a great day. Blessings.